Alright, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Flam. I wasn't gonna drop this video. I was just gonna let it linger and just let life be life and just go on about my day. But I don't have that big a voice. Sorry, I do a lot of my recording in the morning, so I'm still waking up. This is the first video I did today. Like I was saying, I don't have that big of a voice to where I can, start some sort of campaign or movement or anything. But it's getting ridiculous, the game Madden. I'm not asking for simulation or competitive or arcade or certain game play styles or before it got to this, I didn't like the abilities. I didn't like abilities when they were first introduced a couple years ago. I was so against it. I figured the community would also be against it, and at first they were, and then I guess they got used to it, and then it got to the point where you gotta suck it and be like, all right, abilities are here to stay. Cool. I accepted it. I adjusted, and I ran with it. And then Madden Ultimate Team, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this, bro. All right, I'm gonna give you guys the big pluses of Madden 22. This is basically my review / rant video. Madden 22, I give it a smooth 3 out of 10. 4 out of 10. I'll give it a 4 out of 10. 4.5 because I think franchise, they really took their time with franchise, and I see why it took an extra game delay, because what they came out with was amazing. I give you that. As far as franchise, I like the coordinator aspect. Coordinator aspect was really cool. I like the skill tree. You guys know me, I'm a big franchise guy, so whether it's CFM or Doo Dynasty, I like having full control of my team and how they're built, how they practice. That's so dope to me. I was a huge fan of NFL head coach back in the day. I think it was 2008, 2009 when that game came out. I loved it. This kind of sort of gave me that feeling, I don't know if we'll ever get another one of those, just because there's not that many strategic football fans out there. I guess that's why people play fantasy football. I get it. Trades are still bugged. Trades are definitely still bugged. We're seeing big name players get traded for nothing. I feel like it would be pretty cool, and like I said, this is just me nitpicking on franchise. I feel like it would be pretty cool, if a player has a bad relationship with the owner or the coach or the GM, that the team asking for first, would be able to get them on for a second, and maybe a 75 overall player. And I wish they could add more options to trades, if somebody wanted to add 2 firsts, 2 seconds, and a third, for a franchise quarterback, I feel like that would be pretty dope. So, that's just something moving forward. Simulation gameplay is still bad. A lot of bad plays. It was 3rd and 13, and one of my I was testing out computer franchise, and we ran a draw on 3rd and 13. And it's not like it wasn't gettable, it was actually real. It was 3rd quarter, and I feel like 3rd and 13, you got to try to get the first there. You're down, that's that. As far as fantasy drafts and franchise, you still can't customize your draft order. It's still randomized. I would really like it if it was like a fantasy draft CFM and you were able to how do you say, just basically make your own draft order. You know what I'm saying? Even if you can't feel the league, put your friends in certain spots. I feel like that would be pretty dope. But yeah, that's all I have on franchise right now. I'm gonna make this quick. I have gameplay footage playing in the background, and some bullshit's about to happen. So I just want to give you guys a heads up. I'm actually playing solos and I'm not using face cam. But this game is bad. The zones, don't play their zones. This isn't stuff I'm just pulling out of my ass. This is actual gameplay. Some of the stuff I don't have the footage on. I work for Maverick, so they have some of the footage that we saw. There's been like 3 times where, and this is in regs. This specific moment I'm talking about is in regs. There's been 3 or 4 times I'm in man. Right, there's an obvious speed discrepancy. Is it discrepancy between the receiver and the DB? So the DB that I back off of the receiver is 10 to 12, maybe even 15 yards off of the receiver, right? So you know how you can press and then you can individually back DBs off of fast receivers just in case they run a streak. You don't want them to get blown past. So I did that. And remember, I'm in man, okay? He doesn't start running until the receiver passes him. I kid you not. My good friend Trent, that's my little bro. The receiver runs up to the DB. And the DB doesn't turn around until the receiver is hip to him. At this time, the receiver is probably already hit top speed. Boom, gets blown by for a streak. It happened to me when I was playing regs earlier, I think last week. I pressed with greedy, and then I backed him off. And this isn't like, I didn't get like quick hiked in the middle of the adjustment. This is like 3 seconds before the ball's even hiked. Once again, I back the DB off of the receiver. Gets blown by for a streak, touchdown. And it's happened. Sometimes you're like, maybe that was just a fluke. That's a rare glitch. The fact that it happened 3 to 4 times to me is crazy. All right. The pancake method, you guys saw the clip. It went viral. That's ridiculous. That should never happen in a video game. Simulation arcade. I don't care what defensive formation I come in. I don't care. Everyone's like, well, your DBs and your defensive linemen, or your D tackle and your defensive ends are standing up. Everyone except your nose tackle. I don't give a shit. If Myles Garrett and Aaron Donald are in a 2-point stance, 3-point, I don't care if they're doing a handstand on the line of scrimmage. There's no excuse for them to get pancaked. And if you want to do that, cool. Why the hell are my are my opponent's receivers pancaking my DBs? And they all get the same animation. Like, that's crazy. What's another complaint I have? Zones don't play like zones. Zones are shit this year. If someone is in a hard flat, right, there's no crosser coming, so they don't have to worry about that. Just cover the flat, bro. Why are you 5 yards back? And I'm not adjusting my zones. These are just hard flats that should just play hard flats. Why are you turning around when the ball is headed towards the guy in your zone? Why is this a thing, bro? Like, it's puzzling to me. It is almost laughable that this is a thing. And speaking of usering in this game, I get it. If you're using a linebacker, doesn't have that high acceleration, I get that. But if the ball is in the air and I'm trying to click on to the most logical, because you guys have done this in the past, you guys that wasn't an issue in any of the Maddens. But for some reason in this Madden, when I want to click on to get an interception because my guy's in the zone and I click on, I should get rewarded for the user pick. I do not get rewarded for that. I get clicked on to the damn defensive end 20 yards back at the line of scrimmage instead of getting clicked onto the free safety covering the post. That puzzles me. Okay? And another thing, oh my god, like I said, I'm so baffled that is an issue. Once again, I don't work for a game developer. I don't know how this works. I just feel like that is a no-brainer. If that's something that hasn't been an issue in the past, why is it an issue now? And I get it. The whole linebackers aren't as athletic or acrobatic as defensive backs, safeties, corners, slots, all that. I get it. I understand. But there are some linebackers who are athletic, who can jump, who can register pick animations. I should get rewarded for that, especially if I'm using them. If I'm using them and they're fast enough and they're in the right spot at the right time, give me my interception, bro. Give me my interception, dude. Just give me my interception. Another thing, so I have this scheme I have this scheme where, well, I don't run it anymore because I don't trust it. I have a counterplay out of strong, tight, or is it weak? I have a counterplay that should work. You know how many times my quarterback has ran into my foot? It actually happens in this solo video. I don't know when, but you guys might be able to see it. My quarterback is happened to me twice, so now I don't even feel safe running it. My quarterback runs into my fullback and they get stuck, and finally either my quarterback falls or it finally gets handed off to the running back, but my running back stumbles because the handoff is nasty. And, you know, like I said, if you guys feel like I'm complaining at this point, you could dislike the video, stop watching it. I don't care. But if you guys get me and understand me, please let me know. Because if you guys think I'm bugging and I'm just complaining at this point, I'll never complain about this game ever again. It's almost to the point where I don't want to upload this game anymore, and I don't want to play this. But I have a son to feed. I have a house I need to pay for, you know. And this is the game that pays my bills. There's what else is there? What other problems? Oh, cross body throws. I don't throw cross body throws because I don't trust them. Now, I don't know if the video is dropping before this or after this, but there was a game when I was playing Mutt, and Daniel Jones literally rolled out all the way to the right and threw it all the way to the left side, where I had someone in the zone over there, and his tight end caught it. Kyle Pitts caught it over Deion Sanders. That shouldn't happen. Mutt, regs, competitive, simulation, arcade. That should never happen. It shouldn't. It just shouldn't. There's no way to sugarcoat that. That just shouldn't happen. This is probably the biggest letdown in EA history. Is Madden 22. And before you guys say, well, what generation are you playing on? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We have great games. Like, great games are coming, and I get it. Madden is a different game, but I honestly feel like EA should relinquish the license after, what is it, 2026? So we got 5 more years of this shit. No competition means they don't gotta work as hard, man. They don't have to work as hard. Imagine if Nike made the only shoe. Nike had exclusive rights to shoes. They wouldn't have to be as innovative. They wouldn't have to be as competitive because there's no one else to compete with them with making shoes. But no, you got Adidas, you got Reebok, you got Puma, you got New Balance, you got, you know what I'm saying, Jordans, you got all these shoes, and Nike has to be thinking fresh, trying to put out the best product possible every single time they drop a shoe. Madden ain't gotta worry about nobody because there's nobody in their lane. There's no one in their niche. No, they have exclusive NFL license. 2K can't make football games. You know what I'm saying? Midway's not making NFL football games. And me, I love football to death. I love football here. Football's been my love since I was 7. I was watching football games when I was 4 or 5 with my uncles on the couch. Seeing my uncles stand up on the couch and get hype and turn up when their favorite team scored a touchdown. And in kindergarten, 1st grade, when I started playing football at recess, oh, I love this game. This game is fun. Scoring a touchdown feels good. Getting an interception feels good. Grandpa, I want to play organized football now. Grandpa puts me in football at 7, 8 years old. Now I'm wearing pads. I got the helmet on. I got my jersey. I got my number. Got my name on the back. It's pride. It stands for something. It means something. Scoring my first touchdown in organized football to this day is a top 10 moment in my life. My first kick return. You know, my first interception. My first interception came in a Super Bowl game in spring league football. I took it to the house. It means the world to me. My entire life up until high school, you couldn't tell me I wasn't going D1 play at Oregon. You couldn't tell me I wasn't. Throwing the game-winning touchdown to my guy Dubam. Like, this is deeper than video games for me at this point, and it's to where I don't want to play. I can't get my football fix from Madden. Madden was when there was no football on. Everyone would get their football fix from playing Madden in the off season. between the Super Bowl and the draft, or the Super Bowl and preseason, there's a big ass football gap. Arena football is not popping like that no more. These spring league football leagues aren't lasting that long. XFL, AAFL, whatever, they're not lasting that long. So Madden is a lot of people's gateway. And football saves lives, man. Football has saved a lot of lives. And at this point, it's like, how am I supposed to have fun with this? Something that is my saving grace. I know it sounds like I'm putting football on a pedestal and like I worship it, like I have a football in my closet with candles surrounding it. Damn near. It's not true, but damn near. And EA, I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else to tell you, bro. It's like, if this wasn't my job, I promise you I'll be playing another video game. That's why I love my supporters. I love my subs, my followers. You guys are elite. You guys say you guys are fans. You guys aren't fans. You guys are family to me. Like, for real, for real. And, you know, I would say this coming up, whether it's this Madden or next Madden, the Ultimate Team videos are still going to get uploaded. Because, you know, I got responsibilities. Like I said, I got bills to pay. Like Cash be saying with the reaction, that time to pay the bills, you know. But hey, man, next year, I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know what we doing next year. We gonna find something though. This NCAA, ain't it a damn shame that NCAA Football 14, a game that came out in 2013, is the football game that is keeping me sane. A game that came out almost a decade ago plays better and smoother than the 2021 version that came out 10 years. Like, bro, that is insane to even think of. That's why NCAA Football 14 is $100 on Amazon. That on 360. That's why you can't get the game, because people are sick of playing Madden and they want to go back to the good times when the game made sense, when they had competition, you know. I don't know what I'm gonna do at this point as far as a content creator, but I do know one thing. It's this was the last straw. I can't play this and have fun. You know, the only reason I'm having fun with it is because I'm playing with my bros Trent and Juice. At this point, the Madden beef is the only getaway. Because you know why it's the only getaway? Because the game cheats all three of us. In one way or another, the game cheats all three of us. My guy Juice, Juice or Trent, they were playing, and the ball went through his receiver's chest, and he got an interception off of that. Yeah, that it's like, what do you do, you know? So, all right, my rant video's done. This shit's almost 18 minutes long. I'm gonna chop it up. I'll try to make it short, but I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. This game's cooked. It's GG's. It's a wrap. Wrap it up. It's your boy Flammy guy signing off, saying deuces.